This video now for those who they sweat for their armpit like me. So you can skip the video if you are not one of us. Except you have someone you want to share it to. Your relatives, your friends, or you just want to have the idea, because I'll be talking about myself. I go tell you the medical name for this situation. I go tell you how it can get worse, how you can control it. As person wey dey inside, wetin you fit do and wetin you fit not do, my own advice, even how to stop it completely. So the first thing wey I want make you know be say this thing na nature. Some nature get advantage and disadvantages. So I'll be going in two directions. It can be uncomfortable. It can be very, very disappointing. If you want to dress corporate and that thing just show up, maybe just sweat, and you are not presentable the way you wanted. Sometimes the sweat is not the problem. But if you are like me, where I'll just walk out with Okada or even take transport, if dust just blow you, anywhere there is sweat or watery, that the dust will just magnet there and your day don't spoil. If you are wearing like light white color or those kind of color that is more shiny. So most of the times I'm stuck with wearing just black or blue, not just because of the sweat, but also because it is more tolerant. I love blue actually naturally, but there are places that I've been going where me won't wear white, but I end up wearing like dark color, because of to conceal anything like this. If you dey do exercise, that one can't happen, is different. But this one be say you dey somewhere like me where they work for church, you go just dey talk, your armpit don't dey sweat, and when you raise your hands to demonstrate, they appear very good. Sometimes people snap picture with me, you can't look dark or you can't look yellowish. You can't look somehow when they very appeasing for eye. This is why they talk, even small. The worst part of it now when it can't dey smell. It can't be body odor. That one is I will first of all talk how to prevent that one. Me personally, I no get smelling one. I no get body odor. There are people who get body odor way I don't suggest these three things and the thing help them. Number one is run away from garlic. Garlic. Such a thing, if you sweat, it will come be like say you just eat the thing. All the people who did there will just they run for you. That thing feels smell for your body for even 1 month. Garlic. So that is number one suggestion. Don't tamper garlic if you get sweaty body, because it will now make it be. There are people who get body odor naturally. Reducing spicy food. Make you just cut down the way they like spicy food. We get this one, you get food way really, really too spicy. It can increase body odor, especially when you get sweaty nature. The third one is when you are not clean. If you know the bath, if you can't stay long without bathing, so the other sweat will do you yesterday or will do you 8 hours ago, you can't form another hard smell. So when I told somebody like me, I can sweat and I will not smell. That is, I don't get body odor. But if you know, say you get them, forget all these things, whether they magic, whether they say deodorants and so on and so forth. All those things can help to manage the situation. Like you see now, some they even do surgery. And what thing that they do for this surgery? That they cut off the glands. There is one gland where they for armpit, close to armpit. And when these glands they produce excess pressure, and then that place will begin to pull out the water from that gland. Some inject there, some will even remove that gland, cut it off. Now make we talk about the medical name, the medical term for this situation. Hyperhidrosis. When they call on hyperhidrosis, if for instance you get all those symptoms, before they give you the medical name, now prescribe the medicine where they go take treat you. And in most cases it is genetic. If your papa or your mother or somebody in your lineage they get sweat, you feel pick. And like me, my father, I can sweat like, and my children they sweat as well. But medically, this doctor them I will tell you my own part of the story. So but what you will see is when they will come say how to stop the underarm sweat, 9 remedy or 9 home remedy, eating raw peanuts, sticky armpit, right and wrong, right or wrong. All these things na struggle where they go. What is salt sweat and oil sweat? Is cutting armpit sweat glands painful? So you see, so many people they go cut the armpit gland in order to reduce those sweaty situation. But what me want to tell you be say all these things don't really be the best. You don't need to cut any glands or cut any vein. It gets side effect. I heard from somebody where I spoke to that thing gets serious side effect. Now here is what I know. If naturally me I observe myself to this age where I dey, I have already observed myself. I now know how to control myself and when it is out of control. When your nature, your brain is producing pressure under tension, even if you are not doing anything, if you just start to sweat. So but by the time you learn how to control that your mind, to get it under control, to give your mind peace. So even when you get tension, you try to tell your mind, say things are fine. I'm in control. I'm in charge of this situation. It is not getting out of hand. Telling yourself something that will make your mind to calm down. This is very important. I notice in my own case, like when I did university, if I say that I do presentation, waiting me no know, and crowd come too many. Before I even go to that stage, I don't sweat. So why is noticeable for armpit be say if you are wearing white, that area will just come the circle. So if it is noticeable, but if for other body, but if you wear suit, yes, there are things where you go do in this life where go make you sweat. So many things where you go they do, it go make you sweat. So how do you control it? May you not go through painful operation, injection, rubbing this, deodorants, rubbing that one, rubbing all kind of things, spending money for no reasonable reason. Is choose the kind of clothes that you want to wear in some certain area. And if you know say you go area where need white, then find a way to learn the techniques on how to control your mind. If you can control your mind, then it is easy for you to be normal and not sweating. You see everybody there, like say they be your children. So if I'm talking to my kids, most of the case, I'm not careful for anything. I just have to be myself. Being yourself will help you develop your confidence more. And when you are yourself, that sweat will be drastically reduced. It becomes a problem when it is stinky. You get odor. Like I said before, run away from garlic, run away from excess spicy food, run away from too much meat. All these things. Then don't be dirty. Then even if you are sweating and you are not smelling, you are good to go. Because it is natural. Instead of the way you go, they find the name, the how to cure it. Like I saw here, can halitosis be cured? All these things are wahala where people they fall into. Before you know it, say you won't cure halitosis, you go come improve another one, get another side effect, start to treat that one. When you are stopping sweat, which where your God give you, where you think those sweat go. And sometimes one big advantage for people where they sweat be say nothing like diabetes for their life. It's very difficult for you to see person where they really sweat, may he can't get diabetes. Like my father is 80 something years, never had any record of diabetes. So when they go rush to cure halitosis and then open door for another wahala wey dey on its own. So just learn how to control it. And like I say, from experience now, they tell you, first of all, learn to control your mind when you get nervous. When you get nervous, before you know it, you don't enter for pressure. You can't get tension and even enter panic attack. Before you know it, your body dey sweat, you dey shake. All those things na natural feelings wey it can happen to anybody, even people wey no dey sweat. But you wey dey sweat, your own go come dey, all the glands for your body dey squeeze out the water, dey throw away. The advantage na im me wan tell you. The advantage be say you are throwing away the salty of excess salt in your body, excess sugar in your body, dey waka comot. The only problem be say if you get odor. And how to control odor na im me don talk before. Run for meat for some. In fact, if you can stop meat, reduce it drastically. Then run from excess spicy food, run from garlic, then run from dirty. You are good to go. If now what's come to worst, you change the color of the clothes wey they wear. Like me, when they work for church, I dey wear suit. Now only God know how sweaty the clothes wey dey inside will be, but it doesn't matter. All I want you to know be say it is natural. Now, in conclusion, if you want stop am, it is possible. They go cut the glands, that thing where they supply the water, the pipe, the vein wey go to that glands where they your armpit. They will cut and come out. Go get that place go dry. Another thing, na injection. There is an injection where they call, I forgot the medical name. That one, you go also stop it. But me won't tell you say it gets side effect. So on my own personal story life, I don't already tell you, I'm concluding. I struggled with it at a time, and I know if I dey go somewhere, I know the kind clothes where I go wear. Me, I get like 3 different type of clothes. I even get one like that, like 3. And those are the clothes that is not because I dey stand before people, they talk most of the time. So it is presentable, it can conceal and keep me sound. It will never show. Then the third thing why I want to talk be say, people wey they get body odor. If you are getting body odor and you can't sweat join, it will amplify the wahala. So run from meat, run from garlic, run from excess spicy food, then run from dirty. That is the only thing. Then manage it like that. If the body odor still there, then add deodorant. I'm not advertising them, but they get many of them in the market. Anyone will go work for you, apply it. Just apply perfume and be natural. So thank you for this video, for watching. Try to share it, and I just want to help because my own is under control. I believe you can control it, and don't put yourself in a mess of going to cut something or do something when it will benefit you in the future. Have a wonderful day. Bye.